Hey everybody, Steve-O here from Movies and TVs on the Ball. You probably have heard of the Barbenheimer phenomenon that happened uh, 2 years ago with Barbie being released July 22nd and um, Oppenheimer being released on the same day. Well, I was doing some, uh, I guess I was reading an article with the popularity of um, big movies that were released on the same day, and they made a list, and I think this was like number 3 or 4 on their list. And I actually did a podcast on featuring both these movies called The Matrix and 10 Things I Hate About You. Came out 7 years ago, in March, I think March 22nd of 1999, and they both came out. And I think it's kind of interesting that these two films are basically have become cult classics to this day. The Matrix, was sort of a revolutionary movie visual effects wise, and story wise, you could probably uh, say that it's not as groundbreaking, but they've been doing it beforehand. But I think visually stunning it's been, and 10 Things I Hate About You has been a cultural icon for at least 20 years. It put Heath Ledger and Julia Stiles on the map, and it's also one of those movie also it brought I think it worked really great, and I feel like the chemistry with this movie is great. And you could I'll link both my uh, podcast on both films down below, but I really think that these movies kind of work, and the fact that they're released the same day, kind of even though they're released in March, I feel like they were kind of the guys and the chicks flicks. But even though I don't think 10 Things I Hate About You is necessarily a chick flick, it's more of a it's more of a teen film than anything. But I could possibly see that most people probably would have, I think it's a good counterpart to uh, the Barbenheimer, experience. But I really like both these films. I think they work really good. I would have probably, if I was, probably would have done a double feature of both films. But since I've talked about 10 Things I Hate About You and The Matrix, and me finding out about this, does this kind of blow your mind? Anyway, so that's 10 Things I Hate About Matrix, I guess, or uh, 10 Things The Matrix I Hate About You. I don't know. I don't know how you would kind of refer to it as kind of giving it like a Barbenheimer feel, but I just think it's interesting that 10 Things I Hate About You and The Matrix were on the same day. So that's just, a little bit of movie history, movie trivia. Let me know what your thoughts are. Did you see these movies when it came to theaters? Let me know what your theatrical experience with these movies were as well. As always, I'm Steve, and see you at the movies. Bye.